My sister is jealous because I bought a house. She insisted that I should have turned it down. Suddenly, she has a brilliant idea and wants to move in with me. I suddenly became a homeowner some time ago because a friend of mine's grandfather was moving to Florida, and his house was ripe for picking. I knew the old man well. He passed a few months later from a sudden stroke. Anyway, he offered me the house and property for $200K. I practically ran to the bank to apply for the loan. The house is a manufactured home from the 80s. However, it was remodeled repeatedly by the former owner and has a separate garage building. The home and property could have gone for more, but he offered the house to me because he knew I'd take care of it. I had $30K saved, which made a good down payment, and I was happy to leave my apartment. As for my sister, well, she went bonkers when she found out I had bought a house. She had this repeated history of copycatting me for the past decade, but she could not copycat buying a house with her terrible credit and inconsistent income. And she argued with me over how I was just trying to make her look bad by doing something she couldn't. No. I just wanted a DMN house, and the price was too good to refuse. Then she told me I should have turned it down. I could practically see her screws getting looser with every dumbass excuse she made as to why I shouldn't have done it. But I pointed out that all those excuses were because I did something she currently can't do. And when I bought the house, it had nothing to do with her. I just wanted to be a homeowner for the security and extra space. I finally don't have to store my camper at my parents' house, and I have a garage where I can store stuff and tinker. She also acted like a complete child toward me when she built her mini Ram. She actually confronted me and said it was cooler than my boring Tundra because it was something original. I swear, she did the dumbest mods to that vehicle, like putting twist studs in the suspension coils to raise the ride height. Well, after weeks of openly fuming about me being a homeowner, my sister suddenly acted like she had another brilliant idea. She wanted to move in with me. I laughed at her, then she ended up demanding I rent one of my rooms to her. And for only $200 a month, utilities included, because she shouldn't have to pay any more than that since we're family. She flipped her lid when I said F no. Then she got our parents involved again. Only this time, they actually sided with her at first. However, it was mainly our mother. She and my sister showed up, demanding I let my sister move in. And my sister had a poop-eating grin on her face that I could tell she was thinking she was getting her way, thanks to Mommy Dearest. I said no to both their faces, and my mother cried that I was using foul language to her and being an ass when I had the space now. I called my dad, and he told my mom that he'd warned her I wouldn't do it and to leave me the hell alone. Mom whined that my sister was living out of her camper next to a shabby house she was renting space from. I said that wasn't my problem to fix. And my sister has proven countless times that she cannot be trusted. My sister was fuming to the point of being red with veins popping out. My mom tried one more time to convince me with tears, and that just made me angrier. I went on a rant that was something like this: sis can't buy a house, so she wanted to invade mine. I refused to ever live with my sister again. I would sooner live in the woods without electricity than with her. She's intentionally irritating as all hell. And if I had her as a roommate, I just knew she'd steal my booze, take my stuff, and invade my privacy nonstop. Not happening, no matter how many tears mom tries using on me. My mom broke down and finally conceded she'd never convince me after that rant. She had to take my sister by the hand and leave with her because she initially refused to go and kept begging her to turn back and make me let her move in. And then I yelled at her that it was a laugh that she had called me a mama's boy before because she'd become exactly that. And this was just like the time she tried to get our mother to make me trade vehicles with her because she felt ashamed to be driving a minivan. She yanked away from mom, then told me to go F myself and the horse I rode in on. I laughed and pointed out I didn't ride in on anything because I was already home. But her rattlesnake of a horse was waiting for her in the driveway. She flipped her lid again and looked like her head was going to explode, but mom got in front of her and told her just to go.